We're down at we're just above Battery Park. We're right on the edge of the Hudson River. Over my shoulder, you can see the tip of the wing of the U.S. Airways plane that's made its emergency landing on the Hudson River yesterday afternoon. That plane is right there. There's a crane back behind it. NTSB is going to start its investigation later on today. So much to learn about what transpired in that very short flight yesterday. And of course, everyone is talking about Sully, the amazing pilot, the phenomenal job he did. And we want to talk more about that right now with Captain Rory Kay, who is is the safety chief for the Airline Pilots Association. Captain Kay, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you well. Thank you. Good morning.
Terrific. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us this morning. Please, as someone who has so much experience in this field, and we've been talking to pilots overnight last night, there isn't a single one who doesn't say that Sully just did as good a job as could have been performed under such extreme circumstances.
That is correct. It appears there was an excellent team response all round, led by the captain of the aircraft, and I emphasize team effort here. Obviously, excellent piloting and airmanship skills were on display, and on both sides of the cockpit door, there was a well-trained, professional, disciplined response to this. And I certainly would highlight not only the piloting skills and the controlled alightment on the water, but also the actions of the professional cabin crew, the safety professionals in their participation in evacuating the cabin.
Captain Kay, let me ask you this. 2 engines out, you're not any more than a couple of thousand feet, if that, in the air, to be able to control that aircraft to the degree that he did, bank it over, put it over the Hudson River, get it over the George Washington Bridge, somehow be able to put the nose in the air, to be able to put that plane down. It may have been going, some people say, still as much as 150 knots. How did he do this?
With excellent training and with a very good team approach, utilizing the resources of the first officer who was with him in the cockpit. We trained for these maneuvers. We obviously have very little practical experience of executing them, but it's certainly a well-documented procedure, and we have what we term profiles or maneuvers that we rehearse over and over again to deal with such eventualities.
Well, it's just an incredible performance. I think it also makes us realize just in every single plane that we get on, the kind of training that's involved, that every single one of you pilots goes through, and we hope never has to come into play, but in this case came into play with such a phenomenal result. Captain Kay, thank you so much for your time this morning, sir.
Thank you very much.